Let's go, slime. Alright. We're gonna take a different entrance. Yeah, I'm sure the Scrobold was delighted. That way I can buff up a little by activating my power and then step in and attack. So I can get first strike with a skill on my foe. Like that. The extra level will be nice too. Delightful. And note when you level up, extra actions. Something perhaps that could have been timed. Alright, so Storm Driver. Make a commanding leap and whirl slashfully into everyone around you when you land. Of course, have extra armor stuff. If you survive being taken to less than 20% of your maximum health, you get an extra action on the following turn. This may only occur once every 20 rounds, modified by your science. Learn more about shields, archery, two-handed. Become a Bannermans. Or Southern Gentleman. Ire is a real-time combat resource. We shall, I think we're gonna pick up Take 'Em With You. Sounds good to me. Can we see how many turns that is going to be, as it is modified by science? Does not appear to be the case, as the skill is not listed there. That's okay. Rest until healed, please. Alright, fine. I said rest until healed, please. Thank you. Very thoughtful of you. I remember saying I was going to put this in full screen. Those were words I spoke. Well, this is awkward. As the shaman is fleeing into the champion, and I definitely don't want to fight them together. Alright. We wait a turn. Moves there. I buff up. I need to back up a little bit first to recover from the strain. Okay. The stamina cost has increased as I've leveled up. Well, so it goes. But I am an extra level. I have more hit points. And of course, I had that extra point of strength. We got the work done. Despite a couple of hiccups along the way. What'd you say to me? I don't speak kobold. Hello. Anything else down here worth having? A mana potion. Were I capable of using anything that costs mana, I would have a bar down here to track that. I do not. Dungeon Crab Rat looks alert. Do you? You fool! Oh, that's rude. Don't do that. Low on stamina. I'm gonna get tossed at. Look at this cowardice. He says, having backed up from that champion on a couple of occasions. Listen, gotta watch out for champions. A plated field sarong, indistinguishable from a skirt made out of square lead coins. Keep the buckles up. Buckled. Alright, delightful. As you can see there, that's armor, and that's dodge. We take a look at our character sheet. We have an armor rating, and then we have a dodge rating. Real armor reduces your maximum chance to dodge. Dodge rating 65 means you will dodge attacks from level 3 attackers about 0% of the time. A little bit of a parry chance. And leave feedback. And the Pay to Lose DLC, which you can acquire to make your gameplay more challenging in various ways. I am not using it. Alright, we're moving. Hello. Bye-bye. It's like we're done here. Yeah, we're done here. Let's keep it moving. Alright. Uh-huh. Though you may crush easily these chittering weaklings, do not underestimate their champions. I'm not, believe me. There is no underestimation happening here. I am properly gauging. Hello. Rebel's leather. Tch, please. Ooh. A Scrollable Berserker! What a charge! But I am a mighty fighter-mans. I will not be easily defeated. That being said, I could be defeated. It's within the realm of possibility to defeat me. How do I want to arrange this? Just do it like this. That worked out well. Enemies coming at me from the top where it's hard to see them. And a multi-kobold approach. Let's take some care. Hold down the pause key and end up getting attacked while you don't do that. Enemies, please. You have no business trying to face me. I have slain the champion of this floor. I am a mighty Dungeonmans. And though there may not be a dragon here, I will lay the beat down upon you all. Hello. I mean, you made a choice stepping next to me. In your final fleeting moments, please analyze your choices that you've made in life, if you would be so kind. Hello. Ah, yes, that was the problem. Get out of here. Gotta watch out for monsters creeping up behind me. Behind my path of retreat that I would take. Were I, you know, to relocate myself. Not that I would run or anything. Please. Alright. And more mystery scrolls. What could they mean? Hello. Bye-bye. Oh. Oh, it was all fun and games until the... the meat died, huh? I was expecting the Berserker. A bit of an awkward space for me to stand. As my avenues for retreat would have been few there. Yeah, some Terra boots, unidentified. They could be positive, they could be negative. They could have a terrible curse upon them. They could negatively impact my gameplay in some way. I don't have a scroll of identification. I do have a scroll of E-Curse, though. We will not put them on. She'll be cautious. Hey. Right. There we go. Monsters. Where? Must be far to my right where I can't see. Experimental zoom view. I don't think that's what I was looking for. Okay. Have a couple enemies over there to the left. Resolve that enemy. Still a couple enemies over to the left, including a shaman. I mean, okay. That was a... You want to walk out there on your own? Sure. The notable intelligence of Scrobolds. What's going on over here? Multiple enemies. Find a spot to stand. Good, 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 good. One more. Coming over here. Delightful. A priceless and rare historical artifact. Return this to the Academy Headmaster. He'll know what to do with it. No doubt this is a valuable relic from a time long ago. Just look at how old an artifacty it is. If only there was somewhere to store it. A sweeping great axe? I will risk that. I mean, it's not magical, though. So it shouldn't be an issue. 2d8 versus that 1d8 minus 1 I've been doing. That's a big deal. Hello. Oh yeah, look at that damage. The gains. Now, I could have gone to town and fished for, you know, a better weapon to start with. Especially after I was pushed back last episode. But we managed. Now we are clearing house. Hello. How you doing? Uh-huh. That does seem to be a problem. I agree. Uh-oh. Another axe. Oh, this one's magic. It could be anything. It could be disappointment. Or unidentified flippy floppies. The scroll? Smash that soldier up. Skeeter. That name has different connotations to me now in 2022 than it did back in the 90s when I watched Doug. Not that I much cared for that show, but yeah. Words change over time. Newsflash. Nearly leveled up again. Another scroll of ignore laughable projectiles. Delightful. And an iron beat stick. 2d7 plus 1. Put it on. And a purloined inventory. Returned us to a town leader to help support the local economy. This crate is exceptionally light. The weapons and items inside are dehydrated for transport. You know how that goes, right? Yeah. Good charge. Good charge. That attack angle didn't quite work out the way I wanted. So, you know, we both erred. I survived my mistake, though. I'm about to level up. Ta-da! What we got here? We can't get Iron Defiance until level 6. We can grab Storm Driver, make a commanding leap, and whirl slashfully into everyone around you when you land. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Alright. Skills. Get over there. Storm Driver. That's our range. We can also use this as a get out of a pickle card. Like, oh no, I have made a mistake. It costs 15 stamina. We can afford that in this economy. A Prance Elf Limpcaster. Oh boy. I see that enemy halo through there. Alright. Just that. Scoop up their money and move on with our lives. Hello. What other delicious me crush you like egg, like already broken egg, and me break again to break. How about to break your stupid scrobold face? Mormuk, the hate. I couldn't remember whether this went down another floor. And I see notably that it does not. Alright, I would have preferred to have full stamina coming into the situation. I don't. So, could beckon my foe forward to get rid of a charge idea. I could also just use this turn battle fervoring here and let the enemy come towards me as he will. We do a little bit of damage. Your first true victory over the forces of evil. Congratulations are in order, but don't get too distracted by the shiny loot. Are there still monsters nearby? Are you bleeding or poisoned? Don't let your guard down. Understood. Guard not down, boss. You can see a portal has spawned. A shortcut out of this dungeon. Which we shall take momentarily. Had I gone right, I would have ran into him straight up. It is good I did not. We shall go into the portal now. A magical portal to the overworld. Dungeon is now cleared. We shall head back victorious. Hello. I brought some relics back. Proof of strength. My word, look how historical and significant this rare artifact is. Surely you see the value in such a find. It belongs in a museum. Made the right call. Now all we need is a museum to store this in here. Close your eyes. Sounds good. Congratulations. You have founded the Dungeonmans Academy Museum. Now you and all future graduates will gain monster knowledge for each enemy defeated in battle. Monster knowledge will let you see more detailed information about your enemies in the field, as well as provide you with an edge in combat. When your knowledge reaches a certain point, you'll generate a book of true things, a collection of indisputable facts, to return to the headmaster to ensure all future graduates share in your wisdom. Great! Hello. I also got some stuff for the Alchemy Lab. You expanded the Alchemy Lab to level 1. Future graduates can visit the Alchemy Lab to have potions at the Tier 1 pre-identified. Also, there are bonus potions waiting for you in the Academy War Chest. Great. Hello. Don't have any relics. We have no books. And get my shit identified, please. What do we got? We have this flaming sweeping great axe. There we go. Now we're in business. Derpy Rebels leather -2. These Death's Terra boots plus 5% total parry. The super glue is mostly holding up. Great. We could immediately fling those boots into the abyss. Different treasure will appear nearby. Who knows what you'll get? I like those boots. By the way, door spikes. Spike the door and hold it shut, preventing monsters from opening it and forcing them to try and break it. We were bereft of doors in our tutorial dungeon. But those do exist. Doors. The power of doors. Why, hello there. Grimith checking out the alchemy laboratory, I see. Well, no touching and certainly no drinking. For the basics I've been running, it's a functional alchemy lab, which is better than nothing. Anything less would be barbarism if you cannot properly prepare your tea. Alchemy Ward Chest overfloweth with rewards for your hard work, rewards which you are more than happy to snap up and place in your backpack. I'll put these to good use. Lesser Alchemy... Academy Alchemy Revitalizing Punches. Up here at the top, where new stuff goes. Restores a small amount of health, mana, and stamina gradually over the next few rounds. Careful, cautious, and undeniably delicious. And our museum. Hello, Grimith, and thank you for coming to visit the Alchemy Academy Museum. There's so much to learn out there in the Untamed Wilds, don't you think? How we doing monster knowledge? Ah, well. Good. What happened to the mysterious items I turned in? What we have are a collection of mysterious items from times before. We need to study, examine, research, and categorize them. This is not a short process. When you deliver one of these items to the Academy, the work begins right away, but we won't know what these items are for a long time. So don't you worry about them. Just take pride that you've done a favor for future Dungeonmans. Of course, feel free to take some of the items researched by great heroes before you, if we have any. Okay, so they're like wrapped presents full of beat-down weapons for the next generation. Makes perfect sense. That's all. Thanks. No. Just wanted to show off the rest of the field. Before there's any more growth, we'll call it. As we expand the glorious academy. Not that we have to be concerned about the future. As if we're going to die. Ah! Let's get to spending! Yes! 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 Good. You know what? We'll throw in a point of science as well. We are a diverse mans. Some elemental resist rating. Southern born. Fully resistant to stuns. That's nice, by the way. We take them with us. Courtesy of the skill, of course, world champion. And our hit points. Pretty damn nice, if I do say so myself. Now, before we end our time together in this episode, let's poke our noses into the town over here. Rustax Bluff. You can see a little bit of some town action. Got a fountain. Hello. Hello, Grimith. I am the town mayor. What can I do for you? Nothing. Nice to meet you. How is this town's prosperity? Right now, prosperity is 0 out of a maximum of 1. Seems we're pretty far from danger here. We don't have the most exciting merchandise. Yeah, sure. Further out in the wild, you'll find more towns with more potential. There's room for growth, of course, and if you find any purloined inventory, be sure to bring it by and help us grow. I should mention, unpleasant as it is, that the unfortunate passing of a Dungeonmans will result in all towns' prosperity being lowered by 1. Without a champion like yourself, people get skittish, bad for the economy. What are the effects for high prosperity? Prosperity is a measure of how well our shops are doing. Higher prosperity means merchants have more and better items to sell, with an increased chance to see magical items. Also of note is that high prosperity means lower prices for you, the customer. Increase the town's prosperity, bring any purloined inventory you find out during your travels to the mayor of your favorite town. Mine, naturally. Every town has maximum prosperity. The more dangerous and distant the town, the higher that maximum will be. It all makes perfect sense. Thank you. So, we could raise this town up to 1. Should we perish, it'll fall back to 0. It only has a max of 1, and as we get further away from the academy, other towns we find will have higher max prosperities. As if we're going to die, though, right? Nice to meet you. Take a look around. Now here's someone who looks like they know which end of the sword to use. That's me. A sword user. What can I do for you? Let's see what you have for sale. A crusader's mantle. Decorative cured shoulders. Bandaged shoulder poncho. Boiled shell shoulders. I am intrigued by this. I have the money for it. It's real armor. A crusader's mantle. I mean, how could we not, right? Give it to me. We don't have it identified, but we can get it identified. That's not a problem. And we can sell our stuff here, or we can get it smelted down at the academy. We can lock items so that nothing bad happens to them that we might want to keep or swap into for whatever reason. As that heart symbol there. Hello. What can I do for you? What you got for sale? Chuckles Wetter. An armor potion bark skin. That sounds nice. Battle potion champion. Strength of champions provide healing, 30% hit bonus, 2 to each stat, and minus 20% damage taken. It'll cost almost all of my cash, though. And then a couple of unidentified things. I'll be robbed blind. Give me this armor potion. Please. Very thoughtful of you. A Dungeonmans! Well, that settles it. This bar is officially fancy. Time to break out the good copperware. What can I do for you? Heard any news around town? Monsters that need crushing, gleaming loot piles, harmless and unattended? No, he'll want me to buy things. I don't. Listen, I don't need to rest. Evil lurks out there. There can be no rest. Gary Chuckles Splepind. What you got for sale? Nah, nothing I want. Healing potion? Another armor potion bark skin? You know what, we'll pick that up. Alright, you take care. I cannot map here. Then you have some magic stuff. Carefully escape dungeon. Begin an enchantment that after 20 rounds will gracefully and certainly deposit you in the overworld outside of this area. 20 rounds. Use them to catch your breath, or perhaps desperately kite whatever is about to devour you. Then over here, Magic Man with a door spike. Perhaps an antidote to remove poison. You need to pick up. We could be doomed by that. The bleed we shouldn't have a problem with, provided I can hulk up in the situation. I will invest in this, and perhaps not use it and get my ass killed by poison. Who knows? The world is our oyster. Alright. Next time, we see the value of what I purchased. And maybe get some of this stuff smelted down I'm not going to use. And get out there questing. Going into more dungeons, kicking ass. We'll see you then.